I started my career as an accountant and I have an accounting undergrad, always with a vision of being a public company CFO. I joined a company called Barracuda Networks when it was an early stage startup and was able to take that company public back in 2013. I was able to join a company called Qualtric as chief financial officer several years ago. That company ultimately was sold to SAP. And then just on January 28th of this year, I had a second opportunity to go public and we've taken that company public. An IPO is the transition of a private company to a public company. There's a variety of ways that companies are becoming public now, but at the end of all of them, you're still a public company. And so being prepared for that and the rigors of what it takes to be accountable on a quarterly basis is important, regardless of the path you take to get there. It's a tremendous program. I believe I was the first speaker at the first program, the first year. I really just use these opportunities to talk about my own journey, challenges that I've encountered, complex situations that we've had to deal with, and try to turn those into cases that can challenge the students to think through hard problems that don't necessarily have clear answers, but have thought processes that you're going to have to go through. The things that you learn in these programs, particularly in an amazing program like the UC Davis Graduate School of Management, are super useful. Putting the learnings that you get from the program into practical situations, or talking to your peers about the experiences they've had, really creating a connection between the academic side of what you're learning and really the practical application of that in the process, I think really helps you get a lot more out of it. The networks that you build and the people that you meet and the diversity of thought that you get to encounter, and making sure that we recognize that and we harness that as we go through these programs.